College football now, day 2 in the books for BGSU. Brian Van Gorder in charge of the defense this year. The veteran assistant with stops at Auburn, Georgia, Notre Dame, and 7 years in the NFL. Like at previous stops, Van Gorder starting at square one with the Falcon defense that allowed 40 points a game last season. Jackson, Michigan native says he's not treating this year any differently. Absolutely prepared to get this defense back in tip-top shape, even if he's in need of lozenges. Danny Rogers explains.
It's only day 2 of fall camp. However, new defensive coordinator Brian Van Gorder has already lost his voice, which makes sense. He's leading by example and preaching to his players they need to be more vocal, especially when some of his players may see their first starts on defense later this month in week 1.
My first game at Notre Dame, we had 10 new starters. My first game at Louisville, we had 9 new starters. So again, you can compare that, but there's a little bit of difference here relative to the guys now who are stepping in, who have some really limited reps.
Being more vocal in the meetings, being more vocal. He wants to talk to him back, talk football, so that's what he wants.
I play safety, so communication is a key part of my job. I got to talk to the other safety, the linebackers, the corners. I'm really talking to everybody, so communication is key. You all got to be on the same page to execute, and without that, the defense is not going to run smoothly. So that's been a big point of emphasis. We've been handling that in all of our meetings and all of our position meetings, so we're going to figure it out.
Well, I think Bozeman's really got to do a great job in the back end, and he really has. He's probably our most experienced player, pretty natural in the game. Schematically, things make sense to him. So he's got to really keep working on his communication and kind of controlling everything back there, and then eventually that needs to keep working to the front.
I look at it as a challenge and just another opportunity for me to get extra years to play. Look at it as a challenge, or I should be scared or anything like that.
Oh, Carl's my guy. He's a big leader. We knew as a freshman coming in that he was going to make plays and he's going to be a big part of this defense. And this year he's only gotten bigger, faster, and stronger, and we expect him to be scary on that defensive line this year.
I learned a long time ago it's a long process, but each day is equally important that we really come out here and we improve players, we improve our team, and that's really what it's all about in establishing the right culture.
I get the culture from Coach Van Gordon, and then I try to pass it to the young guys, how I learn it. I'm just trying to lead by example every day on and off the field.
Coach Scott Leffler, another coach losing his voice by day 2, as always preaching he needs to see more intensity from his players as camp goes on. Reporting from Bowling Green, Danny Rogers, BCSN.